Sports can't wait to get some NBA action. If you like high-flying affairs, Brett, this is the matchup for you. Loads of athleticism on display with both of these teams.
Oh, I'm loving the fast pace and the scoring and the highlight reels we're going to get tonight, Kevin. Excited when these two teams with this kind of ability face off.
And the starting lineup for the Timberwolves. The two towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. And it's McDaniels in at the 3, the small forward. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. Now here's Brunson. Not a lot of room. In the corner, it's DiVincenzo. Outside for Randall. Shot clock at 6. Here's Robinson. Gobert with the block.
And when Gobert is playing with this kind of aggression on that end, there aren't many better at defending.
Kevin, he is tough to stop when he gets to the rim.
Yeah, Greg, he can get up a few notches higher. Keeps it alive, and Robinson is right there.
Oh, how about the finesse there? Nice little gentle touch on the board.
And you know, when you have that gentle touch, those tip-ins are easy to come by. Now here's Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Not stopping that. Gobert from there is right around 100%.
Randall. That falls. Nice speed that time from Brunson.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Yeah, APB sent out to try to find out where the defense is. Inexcusable.
And Towns throws it down.
And forget those threes. Cat, get the easy one.
After 2 consecutive first-round exits, Greg, the Timberwolves are looking to take that next step.
And with Anthony Edwards at the helm, I think they will soon. But you have to remember, he is only 22 years old. And when your star is that young, you typically have to endure some growing pains before breaking through.
Now here's Brunson. For the 3, buries the long-range jumper.
Well, you got to respect Brunson if he's going to knock down threes like that.
Screen by McDaniel. Conley for 3. It's rebounded by New York.
Definitely a situation you want to make sure you don't give him too good of a look.
Robinson passes to Brunson. Robinson sets a screen for Brunson.
And we have really watched Jalen Brunson come into his own, playing at a higher level.
Well, it's unbelievable, Greg, that he just had that spark here in Dallas, and that has triggered what it is we get from Jalen Brunson on a nightly basis. Respected for his toughness, his offensive game is growing. Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
The pass to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Oh, what a feed right there. Towns' vision is really off the charts.
And Anunoby, here we go. Good on the bucket.
That's nice vision there. You see that pass, you make the feed before the defense has a chance to react, and that opens up a much better opportunity to score.
Now here's Towns. Gobert, no good.
Well, a lot of players in the league are going to make that shot, and for him, it's pretty much automatic. It's a good defensive effort to prevent the layup.
On the wing, DiVincenzo. McDaniels defending. Here's Randall. A beautiful reverse layup. Randall's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, it's strong, and it's athletic, and it's left-handed, so tough for guys to adjust to that. Randall, tough matchup.
Gobert, the screen. McDaniels, no good from outside. New York with the ball. They're on a 14-6 run.
And DiVincenzo, he can really get up there.
Timberwolves trail by 8. Conley kicks to Edwards. Takes it inside, and foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That one goes on Anunoby. All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
And they've set the tone from the jump. They're looking to pound it inside and score in the paint.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
Excellent all-around performance so far, hence the big lead.
Well, if I was baking up a lead, I'd add two ingredients. One would be playing smart. The other one, playing selfless. They've done that tonight. Serve it up.
Here's Brunson. Michael Conley making his last shot. Now the feed to Robinson. Out to Brunson. Fires for three. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Now McDaniels hasn't made one yet. And he gets the bucket.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
Randle outside. Here's Robinson. It's hauled in by Edwards.
He lacks defense there. He's going to see fewer and fewer chances if he can't bury those kind of jumpers.
And he's good on the three ball.
And showing he can make plays for others. Edwards moving it with conviction.
Pass to Brunson. It'll count. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. Jalen Brunson has been on display for... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And before we move on, what do you guys think about what we've seen so far from the Knicks?
Just cashing in on second chance opportunities. That's how they built this early lead.
Working the offensive glass that sometimes comes from predictable shots from your offense, and they've been opportunistic here.
Randle will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Jalen Brunson out there with Dante DiVincenzo. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward. They're the group New York will start the second half. The physicality Randle plays with night in and night out, Brent, is impressive.
Yeah, he's one of those guys, Kevin, when you have this matchup, he's such a workhorse. You feel like he's going to eventually just wear down his opponent. He's got great conditioning, and he's always on the floor.
So it's New York now, following the bucket by the Timberwolves. And rejection by McDaniels. Conley left side. Gobert with it. Now defended by Randle. Back to Gobert. Passes it to Edwards. Lots of room. And again, it's Minnesota.
And it's really good to see Edwards knock down the mid-range jumper. He continues to work on becoming more consistent from that area.
Gobert brings the double team. Randle right side. Inside. Robinson misses. Timberwolves trail. And the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. New York City remains a basketball mecca. NYC legend and former Knick Mark Jackson always talks up the basketball environment. He says, coming up in New York, it's all about the grit, the grind, the edge, the competitiveness, the swag, the confidence, the struggle, and the embracing of the bright lights. Kevin?
Well, it's all there, and it is the biggest stage for sure. David, thanks. From deep, Brunson. Gobert pulls it in. It's Gobert with the ball for Minnesota. Only giving up 2 points this quarter. Outside Edwards. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. And it's Towns penetrating. Up again. And there's Gobert putting it right back in. And now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead.
And Gobert showing how much he wanted that basket.
Conley against DiVincenzo. Pass to Robinson. Now Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. Buries it from 3-point range. Brunson's got the game tied up here for the Knicks. Conley surveying the D. Edwards with it. Brunson picks him up. Here's Conley. Robinson with the block.
Such good instincts from Robinson there to throw that one away.
Driving the lane. The shot's good from DiVincenzo. And we've heard defensive-minded players, Greg, say, man, everything is a foul nowadays. You can't even touch the guy. You can't defend. Do they have a point?
It's getting tough, isn't it? I mean, you can't use your hands. You have to be set. It's almost like they want defenders to be traffic cones.
So the Timberwolves called their first timeout.
And Brent, how about this Mitchell Robinson kid? His work ethic inside, impressive.
So dominant, Greg, on the inside. He's got that reach, able to go up and bother shots. He'd also led the league in field goal percentage in just his second year, so he knows where it is he's going to eat. Don't be surprised if he does that again.
Now here's Edwards. 5 points in the game. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
And the length of Gobert can be so difficult to deal with. And that's why you have to be physical with him on defense.
That one misses. New York's gone 3 of 7 tonight from three-point territory. Anunoby is screen on Conley. With the drive. There's the pass to Anunoby. DiVincenzo with the screen for Anunoby. And here's Brunson. He's got 12. And it's good, 2 points.
As much as you like Jalen Brunson, he believes in himself more than you do. Confidence translated.
Conley into the lane. Outside, Towns. And they get it. That one's in there. The New York lead is cut back down to just 2 points. The basket there coming from Edwards.
Man, he's got such a great touch and feel around the basket. He made that reverse look easy.
And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
When Robinson makes that kind of cut, it makes the defense react. And it shows off some of the big man's agility.
At the line, 2 shots.
No luck that time either. The Timberwolves have gone 5 of 7 from the field here in the second. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
Yeah, just a terrific job of just staying with it. Nice.
Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. From downtown, that's in, and he's now 3 for 3 and looking sharp.
And the shooting numbers just keep going up and up for Dante.
Gobert with a screen on DiVincenzo. Gobert the pass to McDaniels. From the arc. Robinson pulls it in. Robinson's got rebound number 5 here tonight. And the wide open shot from DiVincenzo. And there are the Knicks with another bucket.
DiVincenzo, not the go-to shot to be in the mid-range, but that one looked like it was in rhythm.
And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way. And the Timberwolves call time. One guy who's been getting it done is Jalen Brunson.
He continues to burn them with his scoring. And the coaching staff's going to have to come up with a different approach defensively.
12 seconds left here in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. Now Brunson. The 3. The shot, no good. And he trains the 3, but let's see, they may need to review it. I'm not sure the ball was out of his hand in time. And the teams are going to have to wait before heading to the locker room. They're going to bring out the
previous play is under review.
And the footage relayed to the officials from the replay center in Secaucus, I think he got it off in time. The replay leaving little doubt.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the call is going to be overturned. The second look shows that he did, in fact, beat the clock.
Yeah, they're glad they're going to get those points. It wasn't too long ago that they wouldn't even have looked at it on the monitor, but replay.
Thanks for the great interview, David. And we'll be back for the third quarter of basketball following halftime. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. They've got Anderson. He's out there with Reed. And it's Morris at the point guard. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Rudy Gobert is a fierce competitor. He says the average fan might not understand what I bring to the table, but the GMs in the league do. I want to be the best defensive player of all time. I want to be a force, and I want to win championships. I've got to set the tone every night. Kevin?
And he does. He is a stopper, no doubt about it. David, thank you. Hartenstein passes to McBride. Passes to Hart. Just 5 to shoot. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Hart's got his first basket.
You can't let someone like Hart get inside the D just asking to get burned.
Here's Morris. Got a piece of it. So here's Burks. Still yet to score. They grab their own miss. And an intentional foul right there.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Second team foul.
Third quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Hart, wide open. He fired. It's good from long range. Hart's got 5 now.
Hart does a little bit of everything on the offensive end. He creates, he can score. This time knocks down the 3.
Alexander Walker passes to Reed. Here's Achua. The dunk by Achua.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. Here's Minot, defended by Hart. Minot can't get it to go. The Knicks leading by 9. Jumps up, flushes it down to finish the break.
Yeah, letting it rip. They're just having fun right now.
Yeah, some of these nights you got to enjoy yourself. Not too much at the expense of the other team, but right now this team is balling.
Warren, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Warren's got his second basket.
Nice move towards the basket there. You gave T.J. Warren a little too much room, and he's going to want to score.
Pass to Hartenstein. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
Excellent play. Just adding fuel to the fire and really trying to put this one out of reach.
This is what great players try to do. They're not allowing the opposition to gain any kind of hope to try and get back in the game.
Morris with the ball. Hart covering. Reed gets the bucket.
Great vision from Morris makes the next pass. That's what you want.
Greg, taking a look at Monte Morris for a second, you got to be inspired by his terrific story.
I mean, from late second-round pick to a seasoned NBA player, Morris never gave up on himself and continues to impress with each passing season. And Matador defense, that's one of the easiest shots he is ever going to see.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
Alexander Walker passes to Warren. At the top of the key, Reed. They set the pick. Just 5 on the clock. And that one goes out of bounds. Nice touch by Warren. A sensational block that definitely deserves another look.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Second half here. We're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Here's Burks, and it is flushed down with a nice jam.
not the kind of aggressive defense they need to cut into the lead.
Yeah, you have to protect the rim, Greg, a little better.
Good job to recognize the opportunity. That's just very solid offense.
Going inside, somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup. Burks has got 6 points.
Unwilling to let up, even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, he's the guy that you want to go to right now, trying to put this one away.
Yeah, good job to take it right at the D.
This is his first free throw of the game. So New York ends up going with the new group. Both free throws good from Reed.
Makes it pretty tough on the defense. Who are you going to pick to send to the free throw line? And he's hitting the free throws right now. Form looks good.
Took him no time at all on that one. He's got 17.
And that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
Nice answer back there. Love to see the competitiveness.
Yeah, both teams finding ways to the three-point line and trying to take advantage from distance.
We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and the game clock. And McDaniels with the block. Fires from deep. And another three for Minnesota.
One of the more skilled offensive players that is on the floor here tonight. Not an easy fella to hold in check.
An intentional foul committed, but for what purpose, Greg? I'm not sure.
A scene of confusion right there. I can't imagine why he thought it was a good idea to foul there.
Here's Brunson. Here he goes. Makes it off the glass. Brunson's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Something about Brunson on the drive. He's just so fiery with the ball. Nothing's going to get in his way.
And so it's the New York Knicks. 13 points up at the end of the period. They've had such great ball movement and shot selection. And let's take this chance now to show you the State Farm assist of the game.
And he sliced the D wide open with his feet. They had no chance to prevent that basket.
And that's what great passing will do for you right there, dissecting the defense with that play.
And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. Randall will step in at the 4 with Robinson as the center. Dante DiVincenzo, he's out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. So that's who's on the floor for the Knicks. Brunson with a clean look. And again, New York with the triple.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Back to Towns. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
And I'll tell you, offense comes really easy to Big Cat.
And here's Brunson. He'll bring it up for the New York Knicks. 17 points was their biggest margin. Outside for Randall. That's tipped. 6 to shoot. Here's Anunoby, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
Their accuracy in this one has just been on another level. I mean, the 3-ball keeps falling, and the defense just hasn't been able to run them off the line.
Well, they've also put an emphasis on driving inside in this game. The defense hasn't been able to stop them from finding those gaps.
New York leading by 13. Here's Randall at the elbow. Brunson. Launches a 3. That's a basket. His 8th from the field, 8 of 14.
Brunson working with a quick pace, just brushing the defense off.
Edwards kicks to Gobert. Gobert the screen. No one near Conley as he lets it go. And they come right back with their own three-pointer.
No way he's going to pass that shot up. The D is way too far back and relaxed in getting out on him.
Here's Brunson. Drops in the layup for 2. Brunson's got 8 points in the quarter.
Brunson making the right call. The pick and roll gets him totally set up.
Edwards with the screen for Conley. Out to Edwards. Driving inside. Missed inside. For New York, they've gotten all 3 of their shots to drop here in the fourth quarter. They came out of the break on a roll. Brunson a screen on Towns. Randall with the bucket.
Well, Randall keeping you honest here. Not a knockdown shooter from that range, but is showing more and more that he's capable of doing just so.
Conley finds Gobert. Edwards against Anunoby. Edwards can't hit. The Knicks leading by 18. On the wing, Anunoby. There's 1:54 left in the game. Got it. Good job in the low post. And the Knicks lead by 20.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Yeah, looking for a miracle worker out there is the opposing coaching staff. I don't know that they have one. This game seems to be well in hand.
Gobert. It's good on the putback.
And when Gobert goes up, he gets up. Hair time to spare as he slams the putback home.
Brunson the pass to Anunoby. Brunson a screen on Edwards. And the Knicks hit again from deep.
Yes, and with this one winding down, it's obvious to everyone who watched it. Just a total mismatch and a true show of strength for the Knicks.
It was a standout performance across the board.
I mean, it was like watching a cat play with a mouse. They were able to do more or less whatever they wanted.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Jalen Brunson.
He was doing everything right, and the points came in bunches. Definitely had the hot hand.
And sometimes the simplest play is the best one. DiVincenzo made it.
Robinson pulls it in. New York's gotten in the groove from three-point range. They are 4 for 4 since the third quarter ended. Randall kicks to Brunson. In the corner, it's Robinson. And the pass to DiVincenzo. Randall with a screen for DiVincenzo. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D.
Yeah, that's a tough one. An experienced player in the pro game shouldn't be making that pass.
There's 31 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Feeds it to Edwards. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. Stolen. On the wing, Anunoby. Edwards defending. Anunoby against Edwards. Back to Anunoby. That's in. Coming off an assist from Randall.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
So no problem for New York as they get the win. Thanks so much, David. And that about wraps it up for...
We have the NBA coming up. Great rivalry games, Greg. And always extra spicy, especially when they feature teams from the same conference.
Ooh, I like a little spice. But remember, only one team per conference gets to the final. So that's going to naturally develop some rivalries here and there. So tonight should be a really competitive game.
So a look at the starters for the Pacers. Pascal Siakam out there with Miles Turner. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in its shooting guards. Pass to Turner. Launches a three. The Knicks pull it in.
Defense dodged the bullet that time. Total breakdown.
And it's Achua. That time on the assist by Brunson. Achua's gotten his second bucket of the game.
And the find by Brunson. More than capable of running the offense.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Here's Halliburton. Oh, nice D from Anunoby.
You know, sometimes making it difficult for him to finish at the rim is all you can ask for from the defense.
Randall, and it's out of bounds. The Knicks able to retain possession here. And we're about a minute into the first. Randall on the screen. Outside Brunson. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Anunoby. And there's a pick. The three. The rebound by Nembhard. For Indiana, they've gone 1 for 3 so far. And able to impact the game at both ends is Miles Turner-Clark.
You know, I like the fact that he's dangerous on offense, but more importantly, he's led the league multiple seasons in blocked shots. And he does not take time off at the defensive end of the floor.
The kick out to Brunson. Inside. Driving in. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
Knifing to the rim with ease. Brunson attacks these open lanes with tenacity.
Here's Halliburton. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. They'll pin that one on Julius Randle. Free throw good. Halliburton.
And when you watch Halliburton run point, he makes life easy for his team.
You know, he's like a Pied Piper. He's a guy that other people gravitate to and enjoy playing with. Always has his head up. He's excellent at reading angles and situations and using the right pass at the right time, and rarely seems to force shots. I mean, that's the quintessential playmaking point guard if ever there was one.
Here's Turner. After the basket by New York. Uses the glass on the layup.
A big-time presence in the post. That's exactly what they want from Turner.
Randall outside. DiVincenzo with a screen on Siakam. Oh, a beautiful reverse layup.
Smooth reverse. He knew just what he was doing there.
Indiana trailing here. Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton, the pass to Mathurin. Pass to Turner. There's the three. Knocks down the triple. Turner's got 5 now.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
Out to DiVincenzo. Here's Brunson. A minute 53 left in the first. Anunoby for 3. The rebound by Turner. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 6 from the floor. Turner, a screen on Brunson. Pass to Turner. Halliburton outside. A good look from Turner. Again, the Pacers. Good for 2 more.
Man, love how Turner reads the defense, sensing and seeing separation as the pass is coming his way. Man, calmly pulling up for the shot. Nice.
Now here's Anunoby. No points yet. Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. Brunson passes to Achua. Drives to the hoop. He's got it. 4 for 4 now. He's automatic.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Halliburton against Anunoby. Halliburton, the pass to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Achua defending. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard. And again, it's Indiana with a three.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Now here's Brunson. The three ball. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
This is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And the Pacers with possession here. They trail by 1. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. Siakam, the pass to Nembhard. Six on the shot clock. Here's Turner. Banked it in off the glass. Turner's got 9. These teams just feeling each other out.
Yeah, I love the spirit out there. Already 6 lead exchanges.
Anunoby on the take, and it's good. Fought through contact, hit the shot, and will go to the line.
Andrew Nembhard.
That free throw's good from Anunoby. Oh, it's good! Are you kidding me?
Oh, my goodness. That's how you beat the clock. Oh, man. That'll silence a hostile crowd.
And at the end of 1, both teams putting up some points. And some good action in the books as we get back to a game that's been pretty close so far here. All right, well, a look at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Indiana.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. They've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
Another thing they're doing well early on is passing the ball, spreading it around the floor and feeding guys who are well set up to score.
Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. Then it's Julius Randle. Then there's Precious Achua. And it's Anunoby in at the 3. That's the group for New York starting the second. A moment to hear from Allie LaForce.
Listen, Indiana is not a free agent hotspot, but you asked Tyrese Halliburton, it's a great place to play. He said, quote, Midwest nice is a real thing. The genuineness of the people, the way they act. I really value people waving as you walk by or smiling. That matters to me. That small town feel, that Midwest feel. Brian?
Yeah, he seems right at home, Allie. Thank you.
Put your head down and go to work. That's what they need to do.
Yeah, these teams trading punches right now. I mean, it's table tennis. Back and forth we go.
Indiana's gone 4 of 5 from outside the arc in this one. You know, Clark, what you marvel about with Halliburton, the accuracy from both the field and the line.
Well, there are very few guys that are part of the 50-40-90 club, and every year he's flirting with that. And when he doesn't have the shot that he wants, what I like is that he just simply makes the right basketball pass.
Here's Brunson outside, and the Knicks, another 3.
You know, some threes look better than others, and Brunson's lefty stroke from 3 is a beautiful thing.
Pass to Turner. Halliburton against Anunoby. Now Halliburton. He's got 7. Back to Turner. 5 to shoot. Going inside, and then Turner with the dunk.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Pass to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Matherin. Banging his way through. Jalen Brunson.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Nembhard. Anunoby covering with the drive. And here's Turner from the arc. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, in the way the game is played in this day and age, it really is beneficial to have a big man who can stroke it from deep. And Turner is definitely of that ilk.
Buries it from 3.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
Nothing like answering back. One team gets 3, you fire 3 of your own. Boom.
Here's Nembhard. Halliburton outside. Turner, a screen on Achua.
First half, 2 minutes.
Halliburton with the ball. Now guarded by Achua. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Halliburton misses. The Knicks have gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. Pass to DiVincenzo. Back to Achua. The kick out to Brunson. Now a timeout called by New York. And Grant, as someone whose career spanned eras, you feel playing defense is more difficult than it was 2 decades ago?
Oh, BA, it's much more difficult, in part because the contact allowed is much more strict. Shooters can create contact and be rewarded with free throws, and the skill level on offense has truly raised. It makes it tough for the defender to really get down and play that tough-nosed defense.
Now here's Halliburton. He has 7. Siakam looking it over. Pass to Turner. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Back to Turner. Takes the 3. The offensive rebound. Siakam, the pass to Turner. Another shot. Nembhard, good. Nembhard's got 5 points.
Turner showing improvement as a passer, and the more he looks to distribute the ball, the better his team is.
Randall inside, working on Siakam, and it's Randall with the jam.
And one move ahead of the defense, a solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Boy, picture-perfect teamwork that time, guys. One guy sacrificing for the other. That's how you succeed in this league.
And he gets that one. Nembhard's got 4 points now in the quarter.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Anunoby, a screen on Siakam. Randall finds Brunson. We've got 22 seconds left in the second. Pass to Anunoby. Brunson, a screen on Mathurin. Anunoby for 3. The Pacers pull it in. Siakam for 3. Hauled in by DiVincenzo. That'll count. And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor. And hold up.
The previous play is under review.
The officials signaling that they are going to take a look at this replay.
Yeah, the replay makes it obvious. I mean, he got that shot off in time. It should be an easy decision for the officials.
Well, I can't see how they'd come to any other conclusion. I mean, we have a...
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
So the replay was conclusive. Call overturned. Grant, that one's good. Thank you, Allie. Good stuff. We will be right back after this break for the beginning of the third quarter.
That's the end of the first half with the score. The Knicks 38. The Pacers 35. Fans, put your hands together and get loud.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Miles Turner really making a difference here.
Yeah, in the first half, he taught a class on how to make your teammates look good.
And, you know, that's what delights him most. That's what he takes most pride in. He loves being the chief facilitator.
Second half underway. Here's who Rick Carlisle's got on the floor. Doug McDermott out there with Toppin. Then it's Nesmith. Then there's T.J. McConnell. And it's Smith in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. And what a phenomenal replay of that impressive rejection.
Reads the play well there and gets himself in the air at just the right time. Terrific denial.
New York has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Bogdanovich. No good with a layup.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration even for a nanosecond.
One thing about the Pacers, Clark, year in, year out, they compete.
And, you know, it doesn't matter who's on the roster. They can and will outwork most teams. Even the best teams can't afford a letdown against the Pacers.
McDermott outside. Pass to Smith. Misses from close range. The Knicks with the lead. Here's McBride. The 3 is up. And Toppin pulls it down. McDermott outside. And if you're just joining us, we've played just over a minute here in the third. He gets it in there.
Yeah, I'd like to see more passes like that from McDermott, especially when guys are open.
Hartenstein a screen. Here's Bogdanovich. Oh, and makes it with the kiss. And the Knicks lead by 3.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
There's a screen by Toppin. And he lobs it up. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
The great read between those two guys. The defense didn't stand a chance, B.A.
These two teammates right here, Grant, they are connected.
And I tell you what, guys, that's a big play to make in a close game. Potential momentum builder there.
And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Well, Tyrese Halliburton has made a believer out of his head coach. Rick Carlisle said, quote, he is a basketball savant type of guy. People like him, like Doncic, they sense when their timing is coming. He craves the responsibility of being the franchise point guard, and he always is aware of what needs to be done. Brian?
That's high praise, Allie. Thanks. Good stuff.
One of the things you've got to admire and respect about him is his aggressiveness at the offensive end, always in attack mode.
And Hartenstein gets it to go. Hartenstein's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Miles McBride. First personal foul. Second team foul.
A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Up top, Toppin. 7 points in the game. The drive by McDermott. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul. And in a game this close, they're going to challenge the call. Coach does not agree with it, and he wants them to take another look at the monitor.
People were worried that this would slow the action.
The previous play is under review.
The NBA was smart to adopt this challenge policy in 2019.
You know, one thing this does for a coach is let his players know he's got their back.
After review, the ruling on the floor stands.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
And the first one at the line is good. Toppin hits them both. And now we're 3 minutes into this third quarter of play. Here's McBride. He's marked by McConnell. A nice shot by McBride.
Yeah, these teams are playing with incredible energy.
Perhaps the case simply that some kind of motivational speeches at halftime got both of these teams fired up.
Toppin finds McConnell. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
Fourth team foul.
That free throw misses.
2 shots.
So he can't get either to fall. And so it's Bogdanovich with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. 2-point game. Bogdanovich on the wing. They set the pick. Here's the three. Hits the trifecta. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
And, you know, making it look easy. Bogdanovich stretching the floor and then some.
McConnell's shot is off. New York has gotten 6 of 10 three-pointers to drop. Well, when Josh Hart gets going, his confidence skyrockets, Grant. That seems to be the key for him.
Well, his floor game is special regardless. I mean, the rebounding and defense are his bread and butter, B.A. And when he's hitting shots, he becomes the complete package on the wing.
On the attack, Bogdanovich showing his ability to put it on the floor.
And it's McConnell on the drive. Can't connect from short range. For New York, they've gotten 6 of 8 shots to go and looking good since the break. Outside Bogdanovich. Fires the 3. Offensive rebound. Not going to go that time. The Pacers have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. McDermott, pass to Nesmith. Back to McDermott. Here's Toppin. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Oh, yeah.
That'll do it.
Wow, an emphatic two-handed slam.
I tell you what, if he's got a few more of those in him, this lead will really start shrinking.
Here's Burks, topping with a steal. With one on the clock. And Smith lays it up and in. Now just a three-point New York lead.
A sharp steal and some quick offense cuts it down to a one-possession game. Well done.
And it's time now to bring you our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
We've reached the fourth quarter in what has been a very competitive game. Should be an exciting finish. We've got Achua, OG Anunoby out there with Julius Randle. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Brunson in at the point. That's the 5 for New York right now. Here's Achua. Achua with the dunk.
A savage reverse jam. That takes great body control.
No question. He was making a statement right there, man.
Memorable. Keep that one in the career highlight reel for sure.
Turner for 3. The Knicks with the rebound. Now here's Brunson. Anunoby on the wing. Pass to Achua. Clock at 4. Brunson, and he sinks it again. 7 of 7 from the field now.
And man, you gotta appreciate how efficient Brunson is. I mean, he takes and makes high percentage shots.
It's Mathurin with a drive. And a two-handed jam.
Man, where's the effort on the defensive end? You gotta play harder than that.
Yeah, you know, it's made for a fun game, but you're right. You're exactly right. I mean, the defense has been non-existent.
DiVincenzo finds Brunson. DiVincenzo with a screen on Halliburton. Tries it from the top of the key. Mathurin with a rebound.
Couldn't quite line that one up. Just gotta shake it off and move on to the next one.
Chalk up 2 there.
With a tough road ahead, they worked hard to get a good shot.
Turner, a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton with the ball. And it's Anunoby picking him up. DiVincenzo against Mathurin. Siakam with a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton against Randle. Turner. Randle pulls down the board. For New York, they've gone 3 of 4 in the fourth and looking confident on offense. And that one good. And it's a 7-point Knick lead.
There's the unselfishness you like to see in a guard. DiVincenzo keeping his eyes up and his options open.
Time called here. Indiana decides to talk it over. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, over the break, I listened in on Rick Carlisle's huddle. And a big reason their team is down, the three-point line. Coach saying in the huddle, we have to battle on the perimeter. They're outplaying us from the arc. Guys?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks. Halliburton against Brunson. There's the drive. Wow, Brunson so quick down the lane.
Brunson doesn't fear going in amongst the trees. Remarkable poise there inside.
Siakam, the pass to Turner. Outside for Halliburton. Back to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Pulls up on the wing. Achua with the rebound. Achua's got 4 rebounds now. Randle, a screen on Halliburton. And Anunoby gets it to go.
I like the play call. Very solid, making perfect use of the pick to get a great look.
Outside Mathurin. From deep. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton. Halliburton's got 6 assists in the game. And so it's Brunson with it. He brings it up for the New York Knicks. Leading by 5. A minute 22 left in the fourth quarter. Back to Randle. And Turner with the block.
Miles Turner denying another one of the league's best shot blockers year in and year out. Halliburton coming up big. No rest in that man's game. He takes the shot and makes the shot.
Brunson on the drive. Fantastic work down low from the crafty Brunson.
A huge make by Jalen Brunson, shining in the biggest of moments.
Outside Matherin. Siakam with a screen on Brunson. Siakam outside. Here's Nembhard. DiVincenzo covering. He connects! What a beautiful shot! Brings him within 3.
In the NBA, you let anyone shoot inside 5 feet, you're putting yourself at a disadvantage.
Here's Brunson on the take, and it's good.
I mean, towards the end of the game, you want Brunson out there, and he can do some special things for you.
Here's Nembhard. Brunson defending. Pass to Matherin. Turner, a screen on DiVincenzo. Turner against Achua. Siakam the screen for 3. Matherin. And Anunoby pulls it down. Here's Randall. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. And with this game coming down to the wire, they're quick to use their coach's challenge, asking for a review. This could be a big call.
And even with the coach's challenge in place,
The previous play is under review.
still disputed even after the video review.
There's no doubt there's going to be a gray area in a lot of these calls, but at least we have the option to take.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've made their decision. The call will stand.
And as much as it hurts to lose a challenge, I think Coach would challenge that call again if he could. He really disagreed with the foul, and he's still peeved.
It's your Knicks City Dancer.
He drops the first one, and that increases the lead to 6.
And, you know, the impressive ascension of Randall has been a lot of fun to watch. I mean, he's a double-double threat who plays with relentless energy.
And so this one belongs to the Knicks. Boy, a hard-fought game. They did a great job of holding on to the lead.
NBA basketball. Kevin, well, Greg, both of these teams love to push the pace. Think we're in for a high-speed game?
That's a safe assumption, yeah. I mean, but that'll also make this a serious test of stamina. It'll be hard for them to outrun each other all night long.
Let's check out Indiana's starting lineup. Turner is out there with Pascal Siakam. Then there's Tyrese Halliburton. Then there's Benedict Mathurin. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. It's stolen by Gobert. Outside Edwards to the inside. Rejected by Halliburton.
Oh my goodness, Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe, send it back defensively.
No one near Turner as he lets it go. Nailed from three-point land.
And he likes to get in a rhythm early. Nice triple.
Here's Conley. Up and in, off to an efficient start. 2 for 3 from the field.
Well, this guy could have powered on the interior, but goes to the floater game. This is one of his specialties.
And there's the drive. And Siakam has it in the corner. Here's Nembhard, defended by Towns. Shot clock at 5. Lets the 3 fly. A shot by Nembhard, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 or 3 here to start out the game. It wasn't the best of season's doors for the Indiana Pacers last year, but there are reasons for optimism.
Kevin, they've got a talented young core that appeared to really enjoy playing with one another. It was a selfless group that looked fun to coach, and I believe the franchise headed in the right direction.
Now, here is Halliburton. After the miss from Karl Anthony Towns. Outside Mathurin. Turner finds Halliburton. Puts the move on, and the layup is up and in.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
The pass to McDaniels. Towns, the screen. Driving in. A nice shot by McDaniels.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
You know, we see this all the time. You're basically, as a defender, hoping the man misses rather than putting in the work to get over screens.
Several lead changes going on here in the early portion of this game.
It reminds me of that cameo song, Back and Forth.
Pass to McDaniels. Back to Conley. It's Edwards on the wing. Defended by Mathurin. And it's sent back by Turner.
How about Turner's ability to anticipate when the shooter's going to release? Couldn't be better at timing his rejections.
The Pacers shooting their first free throw of the game. Well, here we are talking about Timberwolves greats. One player standing out to me, and Doris, I know to you. That's Kevin Garnett.
I don't think there is any debate that KG is #1. He is Minnesota's all-time leader in points, assists, rebounds, steals, and blocks. And my goodness, what a career. That's Halliburton's handle, getting by defenders to the spot and then finish with authority.
Towns against Siakam. And the dunk by Towns.
That's what we call a power finish. There's no such thing as gentle for the big man.
Turner with the screen. Nembhard the pass to Turner. And he's going to get whistled for that foul, G. That was intentional, but not exactly logical.
How about pointless to foul there? I mean, I don't know where his head is, but it's not in the game.
Now here's Turner. Some nice passing here by Indiana. Nembhard the pass to Turner.
Rudy Gobert is as intense a defender as you're going to find in the NBA, and he refuses to give up anything easy.
And I like to see this. They're calling his number early, and he's delivering.
They know that if this guy goes off, their chances of winning rise exponentially.
And here is McDaniel. After Miles Turner was able to get the triple, a nice shot by McDaniel.
Well, there's an unpredictability to his offensive game. He is always keeping the defense off balance.
Here's Halliburton, and Halliburton slams it in.
But we're talking about a guard who's got some bounce. Tyrese Halliburton with the hops.
Towns a screen on Halliburton. Here's Conley. That one goes in. Conley's got 6.
Oh, he had him spinning. He looks like he's dizzy after that crossover.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen on Conley. Here's Nemo. Sinks that one from the post. Nemard's got his second bucket.
If you give him an inch of space, he's going to make you pay.
Just 2 seconds between shot clock and game clock. Conley finds Gobert. And here is McDaniel. To the paint. Here's Towns. Pass to Gobert. Turner with the steal. Here's the break. Siakam for 3. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's Indiana with their lead standing at... And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Indiana.
We've got a bunch of this game yet to be played, but they're shooting it well from the three-point line. That's got to be a welcome sight.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Conley is the point. Edwards plays on the wing. Towns and Gobert hold down the post for him. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the Timberwolves 5. And with an update from the sideline, let's check in with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, of course, the Pacers have a great history, and star point guard Tyrese Halliburton is eager to embrace it. He said, I want to know all the stories of Pacers players of the past. I want to know more about Ron Artest and everybody who played for this organization. I'm being where my feet are. I love being here in Indy. Kevin?
Oh, I'd love to hear that. He could be that next Pacers great player. David, thanks. Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
Greg, in terms of the Pacers' last few seasons, some have pointed to their relative lack of size. What do you think?
Well, I think a big push for them this summer was adding to their front court, particularly getting more size at the forward positions. And I think they've improved in that regard.
Back to Gobert. And slam dunk by Gobert.
If he's operating in pick and roll, because Rudy Gobert is such a big target, hard to guard him.
Turner with a screen on Conley. Nemard, the pass to Mathurin. Driving to the basket. And he uses both hands to jam it in.
I love that from Mathurin. Don't settle for the jumper. Take it to the rim.
Conley kicks to McDaniels. Here's Gobert. Down it goes for his 3rd basket in as many tries.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off.
Out to Turner. Trying to find Halliburton and gets it to him. Outside Mathurin. 5 to shoot. Back to Turner. Indiana needs to get a shot off. Almost, but it rolls out.
And this is a shot he can definitely make, and the defense not a factor at all.
Towns, the screen. Shoots. Goes back up. Here's Gobert. And finished off by Gobert.
That's a great feed by Cat. Those assist numbers have improved big time over the years.
Now, here is Halliburton. McDaniels defending. Outside, Mathurin. Halliburton outside. Launches it. No good on that one. Timberwolves trail by 5. Indoors here, we're looking at Jaden McDaniel's stats. He's clearly been stepping up his game.
He has, Kevin. It's always fun to see a young talent develop their skill set, build real confidence, and Jaden's starting to carve out his space in this league.
So the Pacers call timeout, their first of the game. And here in the second quarter of action as we approach 4 minutes played. Halliburton a screen on Towns. Siakam, good. Siakam's got his first 2 points.
This is what makes Siakam special, right? The big man that can put it on the deck and get past you. What a pretty dribble drive.
Edwards drives in to the middle. And Edwards with the stop.
That pass was about the location. Puts it perfectly into the hands of his teammate.
Mathurin with a screen for Halliburton. Jacks up a 3. And Mathurin is good for 3. Mathurin's got 5.
Boy, a lot of confidence to Mathurin's game. That efficiency has to get better, but he is not shy.
Here's Towns, and he comes up with the deuce.
Well, everyone's seeking those high percentage looks in the restricted area. Nicely done there.
Here's Nemo, and he throws it down hard with one hand.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
I'll tell you, you can't get stops if you're unwilling to put in the work.
Yeah, you can see the defense broke down there, allowing him to get all the way to the hoop.
Drives to the hoop. Here's Nembhard, covered by Conley. Back to Turner. Indiana moving the ball around. 5 on the clock. Whoops, there's the 24-second shot clock violation, so they'll turn it over. Seven seconds left to play here in the half. Conley kicks to Edwards with 1 on the clock. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
Guys, I think Anthony Edwards has got all the makings of not only a star in this league, but a superstar. Big frame, can score it, can board it, can handle it. Put him in any position on the floor, this guy can be successful. An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work and it pays dividends.
And a close game so far through the first 2 quarters as we reach halftime. Indiana out in front, leading by just 1. From Target Center, back in a moment. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during the half. And a big concern for players and coaches is the consistency of officiating. Greg, do you like that argument?
It's tough when one night something is a foul.
Oh, that's unbelievable. My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Now, here is Morris. Goes up and lays it nice and easy.
That's the kind of aggressive and assertive play they need as we get closer and closer to crunch time.
Takes a step back. Smith with a screen on Morris. Smith outside. Back to McConnell. Lets it go from deep. Pass to McDermott. Smith sets the pick for McDermott. Back to Smith. 6 on the shot clock. Yep, it counts. And the Pacers lead by 3.
We know Jalen Smith wants to be around that offensive window. You've got to check this guy out.
Here's Morris. And that one is good. Morris has got 4 this quarter.
Well, so great when your offense produces a shot that close to the rim. The rest of the work becomes easier.
Let's check in with our reporter, David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. The Pacers are a team on the rise, and their point guard, Tyrese Halliburton, has a lot to do with that. Coach Rick Carlisle said his will to win is spectacular for a young player. He's the motor, the engine who drives our team. When people look and say we're fun to watch, he's the head of the snake. He sets the tone for that in a big way. Kevin?
In a big way. High praise. Hey, David, thank you.
Well, this is one aspect you'd like to see more of from T.J. Warren. We know he's a great scorer. Pretty dime there.
After missing nearly 2 full years due to injury, Greg, isn't it great to see T.J. Warren back out on the floor, healthy and hearty?
Yeah, and Kevin, people forget this guy was the leading scorer for a playoff team before those injuries. He may not be the same player, but he can still provide some instant offense.
For the lead, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It's going to be on Doug McDermott.
Boy, Monte Morris a bit undersized, but make no mistake, he is unafraid to mix it up.
And the free throw is good, now leading by 1. Indiana's gone to the three-pointer 11 times tonight, nailed 5 of them. Toppin sets a screen for McConnell. Down low. And there's Toppin on the assist by McConnell.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Morris with the bucket. Morris has got 8 points in the quarter. Neither side has relented a bit in this back-and-forth affair.
And you can sense the energy in the building already as this game is starting to build towards having a terrific finish.
And Toppin throws it down.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an edge.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
And now this game's taken on a whole new feel since halftime.
What energy we're seeing. Something has lit a fire under both of these teams.
Smith outside. It's up a 3. That one doesn't go.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Reed the pass to Morris. There's the pick. The shot. And that's an air ball. Not even close. Stolen by Warren. The pass to Alexander Walker. There's 1:17 left to play in the third. Pass to Minot. Offensive rebound. Out to Morris. Out left to the wing. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Minot can't get it to go. The Pacers have gone 5 of 7 from the field in the third quarter. Let's see if they can keep it up. Not loose. It's stolen by Morris. And now the Timberwolves on the break. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
Boy, you see the time Morris has put in to strengthen that frame. Good finish there.
The Timberwolves shooting their 5th free throw of the game here. They can go 2 for 1.
It's about being smart right now.
Here's Toppin. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark. And it's Warren with the ball for the Timberwolves. It's a 3-point game. There's the try.
And Kevin, lots of standing around and watching by the defense that time.
And he makes them pay, doesn't he, Greg, out with that emphatic slam.
You know, but at this level, almost any guy can throw it down on you if you leave it wide open.
Here's Minot. And that one is stuffed right through.
And really, this is the time to push it. Try to extend that lead.
You know, they can make things much easier on themselves in the fourth if they just have a few more possessions like that.
A big jump. And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Just true artistry right there. I mean, great decision on where to go with the ball and how about the perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
And with 3 quarters behind us, let's see what this 4th period holds in store for us. The 2 towering figures inside for him, Towns and Gobert. The wing set for him, Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Conley in at the point guard. So that's the lineup for Minnesota. And a wide open look for Mathurin. That falls. Nice feed that time from Turner.
Well, yet another selfless play from Miles Turner. Pretty pass to his teammate.
And here is Conley. Inside, Gobert. Beautiful dish, and the layup goes down. And that's 10 points for Rudy Gobert.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
Outside Turner. Turner with a screen on Conley. He had a nice open look right there.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
No, I think that's the one thing every player is searching for. Consistency. They're giving this guy a chance to carry the offense once again.
Oh, taking it to the rack with power.
Hammering down the two-hand slam. Here's Nemhard, over by Conley. Turner for three. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just
Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
And he drives in. Turner for three. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Well, that's the whole point, isn't it? If you space the floor well enough, it's almost impossible for the defense to account for everyone.
Shot by McDaniels, no good.
Well, we love his ability to attack the rim. He just loses a little bit of focus and misses the chipping.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
Yeah, this guy does such a tremendous job creating contact. Pascal Siakam, give him the up fake and draw the foul.
He makes 1 of 2 that time. Timberwolves leading by 5. Back to Edwards. And stolen by Siakam. Mathurin passes to Nemo. Here's Turner. And he drops it in from the low post. Turner's got 5 points now in the quarter.
Wow, Miles Turner understanding it's my time because it's big time.
Has to go Gobert. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Good work defensively by Turner. Nemhard the pass to Turner. Halliburton in the corner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Out to Turner. Passes it to Nemhard. Siakam a screen on Conley. One shot by Nemhard, no good. For Minnesota, they've gone 4-7 for the field since the beginning of the fourth. That one drops for him. And the Timberwolves lead by 5.
Oh, needing a bucket there. Towns doesn't hesitate.
Over in the corner, Turner. Turner with the screen for Halliburton. Three-pointer. The shot by Turner, no good.
If you want to cut into a lead, you have got to trust your teammates and move the ball.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Going right to the rim, which is where you want transition opportunities to end.
He takes it in.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Where was the defense? No fighting through the pick. No rotation. My goodness.
Pacers trail by 5. Takes it out to Siakam. Edwards against Mathurin. And there's the pass to Turner. Clock at 6. Here's Nemhard. McDaniels defending. Turner fires. Gobert pulls it in.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit. Who knows? But he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Feeds to Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Late in the game, up big, they continue to attack.
And as a result, they may be facing just a little bit less resistance right now. They are having their way.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And a wide open look for Siakam. It counts. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
We call that patience, veteran play. That's a big-time delivery by Pascal Siakam. Pressure, what pressure?
Towns kicks to Conley. Pass to Gobert. The kick out to Towns. Drains the three-pointer.
And drifting to the corner and finding some space, Towns can exploit any gap in the defense.
And so the Timberwolves take the win. Some good moments throughout. Thank you, David. Thank you for joining us. That'll do it for now.
2K Sports. Hi, folks. One thing each of these teams can do is pass the rock, Grant. We should see a lot of ball movement tonight.
Hey, sharing is caring. And of course, there's great chemistry on both teams. There's such a flow to this game when they get together. And we're going to see some terrific team basketball tonight. I can't wait.
And now the opening lineup for New York. Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Dante DiVincenzo out there with Jalen Brunson. And it's Anunoby in at the small forward position. Randall pulls down the board. And although Randall can run an offense, he looks so much more comfortable as a finisher, Brent.
Yeah, there are nights, BA, where Randall for sure is the primary ball handler that you want to attack and be that bowling ball to make things happen. But when he plays off the ball and he's finishing around the basket, he's incredibly difficult to stop. Well, he's a guy they count on to produce from the mid-range. He doesn't miss too many open looks from there.
Three-pointer. Sinks it from distance.
Well, the improvement from Brunson has mostly come from his shooting. We know he can go inside, but 3 balls, that's a good sign.
Outside Edwards. And that one hits the back iron. DiVincenzo driving. Brunson against McDaniels. Jacks up a 3. Brunson missing again. For Minnesota, they've gone 0 for 3 from the floor to begin this one. Edwards finds Conley. Back to Edwards. Conley, a screen on DiVincenzo. And Edwards slams it in.
And a slick play called by Edwards, creating space for himself to operate.
Anunoby can't get it to go. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 4 to begin this one. And Edwards with the basket on the assist from Gobert. Edwards has got 5.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
And play stops. A whistle there on what looks like an illegal screen.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
Got to hold firm or you're going to get a call.
Now a timeout called by New York. The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 5 here in the first. Even though the Timberwolves made the playoffs in 2023, Grant, they had their share of trials.
Yeah, BA, they had to integrate new players. I mean, Cat missed 51 games due to a calf strain. There was that incident with Gobert and Kyle Anderson. And, of course, Jaden McDaniels fracturing his hand.
Now here's Brunson. Good. The dry spell continues. Towns passes to Edwards. Pass to Gobert. Back to Edwards. Perfect pass to set up the lay-in. He's got 7.
Yeah, nice dish by Gobert. With his height, he can see over the whole defense.
The kick out to Brunson. They swipe it. Here's the break. And it's flushed down. A nice.
Jam. They're are locked in and focused on making each possession a success.
That's exactly how they got the lead. They ended up having multiple possessions in a row with good quality shots, knocked them down, and the game is fully in their control.
Here's Edwards. Oh, nice finish from the low block. That one's good.
So far, they're owning both ends of the floor. We'll see if they can keep this going.
Like tonight, that all the hustle plays have meant so much to this team. Now just sustain some of that energy and keep comfortable.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Just really smart basketball and exploiting whatever holes that he's seeing right now in the defensive squad.
And Dante DiVincenzo is going to pick up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. And here in the first quarter, a little over 3.5 minutes played. Conley passes to Gobert. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist.
Boy, I like their energy coming in. Terrific execution so far.
Well, if there were 4 or 5 boxes to check in terms of the game plan tonight, they might have checked 6. I mean, they're doing everything.
Really taking charge of the game, largely with a detailed interior attack.
Well, how good have they been on the inside tonight, just getting down into the painted area, just dominating, controlling that spot.
I really don't think there's any way to slow them down. They have the defense scrambling out there.
Well, nothing that they're doing seems to be making an impact. And there are some nights where you just run out of options, whether it's by personnel or by tactic.
And the Knicks making a change here. Chua's checked in. New York has gone 1 of 4 from deep. Brunson looks it over. Out to the wing. And stolen by Edwards. The Timberwolves, another fast break opportunity here from deep. Conley, and another 3 from Minnesota.
They're starting to pull away here as their shots keep falling.
Start to feel their confidence. That's the difference between the success they're having now and the struggles they faced earlier.
Oh, I love this guy. Even when they're trailing, he works hard to put on a show.
Hey, that might be just what they need right now. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. That one falls. McDaniel's got 8.
Yeah, we've seen Conley do this forever, running the point with precision.
They set a pick. Anunoby finds Randall. DiVincenzo with it. Back to Randall. A shot from the low post is good.
Such a critical part of how their offense is going to flow. Things are only working when he seems to be on the floor.
Pass to Edwards. Here's Gobert. It's good! It's good at the buzzer! Wow!
Great job ending the quarter on a high note.
Great way.
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Minnesota Timberwolves, hunting for opportunities, leading to 9 points in the quarter. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for the Timberwolves.
So far, they've had a lot of success off fast break plays, and they'll probably continue to push the tempo as much as possible.
And they've sort of assumed control of this game with their pressure defensively. They've been into the ball handler. They've done a great job of swarming, so they're creating some turnovers that they're capitalizing on.
So on the floor for New York, Julius Randle out there with OG Anunoby. Then there's the Chua. Then it's Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Brunson in at point. Here's the Chua. The kick out to Brunson. Shot clock at 5. Over Edwards. Brunson misses. Minnesota has gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. You know, one guy who's surprisingly physical at the offensive end, Jalen Brunson.
Fundamentals, BA, around Jalen Brunson's footwork are things that players, young players today need to study. Incredibly efficient, very dangerous when he gets it going offensively.
First team foul.
Hey fans, who wants a free t-shirt? Make some noise!
throw good, Edwards. So, Grant, if you were a GM and you could choose one young player to build around, who would it be?
Wow, that's a great question. I mean, BA, I think you have to go with Victor Wembanyama. I know he's a young fella. He just got drafted, but the upside is so huge for this young man. His talent, his skill, his size. He is the next iteration of Kevin Durant, in my opinion, and I would go with him. He's got a lot of runway in front of him, a lot of years to get better, get stronger, and to win championships.
Brunson, a screen on McDaniels. Pass to Randall. Oh, it's stolen by Towns. McDaniels from long range. They get it back. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
Oh, phenomenal hustle. He has a knack for those boards.
Man, he is tenacious when that ball goes up. Brunson misses.
Well, we're chipping some orange paint off the rim here, guys. He must be more patient on offense and trying to find ways to penetrate inside and get closer to the rim.
Picked by Gobert. McDaniels. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line. Jalen Brunson picks one up.
Man, the defender really went after him.
That one falls, so he hits both of them. The last few seasons, the Knicks have had a defensive-minded approach.
And that's been the key for them getting back into the postseason, BA. I mean, they play great team defense and pride themselves on getting stops.
Here's Towns. Yes, great play by Conley to set it up.
Fantastic use off the bounce by Towns, getting all the way to the rim.
For New York, they've got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Here's Randall. Here he goes. Lays it up and banks it in.
Well, that's how you draw it up right there. A screen to shed the defense, a quick move to the bucket, and you get the lay-in.
Outside McDaniels. Gobert against Achua. Nice move. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
When Gobert is close like that, you know he's going to try and ram it through.
And the Knicks call time here. Mitchell Robinson, he's checked in for New York. For New York, they've gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Anunoby for 3. He buries it from 3. Anunoby's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Towns up top. It's McDaniels on the wing. Towns is screen on DiVincenzo. McDaniels finds Gobert. That one doesn't drop. Good work defensively by Robinson. New York has gone 1 of 4 from three-point land here in the second. Randall, pass to Robinson. DiVincenzo against McDaniels. Here's Robinson. Good setup. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup.
This is what Robinson does. Puts it in when he's around the 10.
And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
After their big trade with Rudy Gobert, it's taken a while for the Wolves to gel. Gobert said, quote, "It just comes with the time and trust. Basketball is never perfect, but we can punish all kinds of defenses by making the right play and finding the open man. With that mindset, we are going to keep getting better. I'm confident in our abilities." Brian?
Well, that's the way you have to look at it, Allie. Thank you.
Well, Randall finding out some creative ways how to score on the inside, becoming smarter and more adept at doing so.
And that's a foul called on OG Anunoby. That's his first foul. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
The simple bounce pass works at any level, including the highest level.
And stolen by Edwards. Here's McDaniels. And he caps off the break with a monster slam.
And nice quick hands there on Edwards. And a heads-up play to start the break off the steal.
Robinson gets the bucket. And so it's Conley who brings up the ball for the Timberwolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Edwards. Oh, can't throw down the reverse jam. Here's Brunson outside. And again, New York with the triple.
How about that? The big man, Mitchell Robinson, able to find a teammate.
About 3 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. Conley against Brunson. Pass to Gobert. Towns outside. Conley, a screen on Randall. Towns goes in. Robinson with the block.
Hard to score when Robinson's down there being a factor.
And here's Brunson from the arc. Drills it from deep. Brunson's got 8 points here in the quarter.
Can't talk enough about the subtleties in that setup right there. The assist, really the key to that entire sequence.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves liking their chances, ending the quarter with a 15-point lead. How about thanks very much, Allie? We'll be back soon to start the second half of basketball. And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, he played such a smart first half, maximizing his opportunities offensively.
Yeah, I'm thinking back to the first half and wondering, did he take a low percentage shot? Everything efficient.
Nickeil Alexander-Walker out there with Monte Morris. Then it's TJ Warren. Then there's Naz Reid. And it's Minot in at the 3. And that's the group for Chris Finch as we begin the second half. Reid can't hit.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
And very quietly, Bojan Bogdanovic has been really impactful, especially as a scorer, Brent.
Well, he's really flown under the radar recently, but this guy can flat out shoot and give you 25 on a nightly basis. He does it in a variety of ways. He's got such good size. He can get it done on the offensive end.
Back to Hartenstein. And the powerful one-handed slam.
Doesn't get much easier than that. Hart was licking his chops when he saw his man wide open.
Here's Minot. Counted. And the Timberwolves lead by 13.
Well, if you're giving up that much height, the only thing that you can do as a defender is to foul him.
And just a lack of fight right now on the defensive end.
Right? At least on that slam it was. That's one way to let a team back in the game.
You have to credit the aggressiveness offensively because that's when you make a play when you really need it.
Nice dribble move to get to the hoop for an easy 2.
And for some reason, he decided to foul there.
Yeah, B.A., that's an odd move. Maybe there's something else behind it. I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Incredible. I mean, this is the NBA. The defense needs to be much better.
He doesn't slam it often, but the D can't take him lightly, or he will.
Well, any guy can throw it down against air defending him. Plenty of room, so not so amazing. What does amaze me, though, is that no one came over to contest the play.
And he drives in. Right wing. Hartenstein a screen. Unloads from 13. And out of bounds, Minnesota will have it.
Well, that's two teammates who need to reintroduce themselves to one another, not on the same page.
The Timberwolves have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Pass to Alexander Walker. Not quite 2.5 minutes played here in the second half. Counted. And it's Morris with the assist.
Like a matador. Olay! There was no defense. That has to be one of the easier shots I've seen tonight.
Yeah, feels like Christmas right now, just gift wrapping points.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it. Back to Warren. Pass to Reid. Beyond the arc. The Knicks with the rebound. When you discuss the Minnesota Timberwolves, what would you say about their front office, Graham?
Well, B.A., they want to be as competitive as possible. Whether it's who they are drafting, trading for, or signing in free agency, this team's goal is to be taken seriously out west.
Good decision there by Bogdanovic. Solid at noticing when the defenses overcommit.
Pass to Reed. Three-pointer. Now Warren. Shot from the top of the key. It's intercepted. And here we go. The Knicks in transition.
The big-time throwdown.
Check him out. Keeps the grip on that rim after the finish. A little extra emphasis. Here's Morris. He takes it in, and he converts the layup. Morris has got 6.
Great finish on the drive for Morris. This is what happens when you give him the lane.
Hardenstein passes to McBride. This one for 3. Left side, Bogdanovich. Outside, Hart. Clock at 6. Oh, and Reed with a block. And he's able to get it back. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Hart.
I know people can't see you, but you're doing what I'm doing. Scratching your head to that turnover.
And here's Morris. He'll bring it up for the T-Wolves. The biggest lead of the game was 24 points. Reed finds Morris. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Give him 8.
Comes down to Morris being a little bit quicker inside to get the high percentage look.
And Hartenstein gets it to go.
Earning his money on the interior tonight. That's a nice move.
Here's Morris. From down in the low post, it goes. Morris has got 10 points in just the second half. There's a 4-second difference between the shot and game clock. And now we have an intentional foul. I'm not sure why.
Yeah, bizarre play, B.A. Not sure what got into him.
And it's a completely new group for the Timberwolves. DiVincenzo, pass to Anunoby. Pass to Brunson. Outside Conley. Now Gobert. Check by Randall. Outside McDaniels. From behind the arc. Gets the 3-ball to go. And the Timberwolves lead by 16.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Basketball IQ is something that gets talked about.
And so it's Minnesota in control with a 16-point advantage heading into the break. They just can't miss right now. Every shot they're taking, you assume, is going in. Back after this. And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dime. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
Yeah, those are the kind of plays that you want to put on a canvas. Just beautiful basketball.
Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. On the floor for New York, Randall and Robinson are the tandem inside. Jalen Brunson is out there with Dante DiVincenzo, and it's Anunoby in at the 3 spot. And an important part of every team's game, a look at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Well, their D has been a major story tonight. I mean, those steals and putting pressure on the ball, clogging the passing lanes, impressive.
Well, something else I've seen from them in this game is just how quick they are to capitalize on a turnover. I mean, they're pouncing on that stuff. And you got to be careful when you're handling the ball around.
Yeah, and Gobert's teammates encourage him to seek out his offense, especially when he's this deep.
And for New York, they're shooting with some fire. 66% in this one. Conley against DiVincenzo. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
And despite the height disadvantage, oh my, he just attacks that interior.
Yeah, no stopping him on that play. Sometimes even the taller defenders are helpless to stop him.
Just over a minute played here in the fourth. Outside McDaniels. Conley, a screen on DiVincenzo. Up again. Outside Anunoby. Out to DiVincenzo. There's the triple. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
Offensive board. Towns gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 21.
Yeah, at 6'11", 250 pounds. Towns is such a tough guy to keep off the glass.
Yeah, so reliable. He clearly needs to be more involved in the offense as they try to shrink this lead.
McDaniels, a screen on Brunson. Outside McDaniels. Pass to Gobert. And he can't get that one. Good work defensively by Robinson. DiVincenzo, pass to Brunson. And now we've got an intentional foul. Just under 2.5 minutes gone by now in the final quarter. And that one's good for Brunson.
Just incredible. I mean, he's really making it rain out there, knocking them down one after another.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
Yeah, one of the best leaders in the NBA. This team loves having Mike Conley in their locker room.
And he makes both free throws. New York has gone 5 of 12 from three-point range tonight. Anunoby a screen on Towns. Robinson on the wing. And he's going for the lob. It's blocked by Gobert.
Well, Rudy loves erasing shots. Every chance he gets, he'll take a swipe at you.
And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth now. From deep, Conley knocks down the long J. Conley's got 5 points in the quarter.
And let's face it, when you're down this many points, you simply can't let him get that good of a look.
Teachable moment there. Lapses like this are backbreakers. He's so good at getting to the rim. Maybe tries to get a little bit too cute with that one. I thought he'd lay it straight up and in.
Hard to find fault with the D. Towns just beating them with better offense there.
Outside Brunson. Pass to Anunoby. Back to Randall. Looking to end the run. Connects from downtown.
And what a complete performance we saw from them. A dominant win in every way for the Timberwolves.
They were the more accurate club. And in the end, that made the difference, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., you have to love their strategy. And even more, you love the execution.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Rudy Gobert.
Well, a consistent intensity is what he brought to the floor here. He hit the glass hard, and he came up with a ton of rebounds.
Back to Anunoby. DiVincenzo with a screen on Edwards. Anunoby for three. And again, New York with the triple.
And where was this type of effort earlier in the game? Unfortunately, this run will be all for nothing.
Consistency definitely is a key to some of the playoff performing teams, and tonight they just did not find it in this contest.
Got to give them respect. They're doing everything they can to close this out.
Loved it. The guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Out of bounds, Timberwolves ball as Minnesota keeps possession. And here's Gobert. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Edwards a screen on Brunson. And Anunoby pulls it down. And the Knicks with the possession here. Just 2 seconds between the shot clock and the game clock. They can simply hold on to the ball here.
No question, B.A. They deserve the win. Impressive job by this team. And you really can't discount the impact of this crowd here.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on. And that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing this one. All right, Allie, good stuff there. Thanks for that. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
And one thing, Greg, you notice about both these teams, they look to play through the passing game.
And all the better for us. I mean, as fans of the game, seeing that kind of flow and teamwork, it just makes the game fun to watch.
So the New York starting five. We've got Jalen Brunson. Julius Randle is out there with Anunoby. And then there's Precious Achiuwa. And it's DiVincenzo in at the shooting guard. Halliburton deciding where to go with it. Indiana moving it around. Siakam sets a screen for Halliburton. 5 to shoot. No one near Turner as he lets it go. And a miss there on the triple. Now Brunson. Randle a screen on Halliburton. No problems knocking that one down. Brunson's got 5 now.
And Brunson more than comfortable shooting the three. And boy, is he efficient when he lets it fly.
So timeout call here, the first for Indiana. And it's Indiana's ball. It's a 5-point game. Here is something, Greg, from Pacers history. They were a dynasty at one point, and you remember it well.
Yeah, you're talking about the ABA days, but it's true. The Pacers were a dominant team before the merger. They won 3 titles in 4 seasons just before joining the league.
Over in the corner, Turner. Here's Nembhard, defended by DiVincenzo. A shot by Nembhard, no good.
Boy, that defense smothered him in there. Love the intensity.
Achiuwa kicks to DiVincenzo. Pass to Anunoby. Anunoby with the screen for Brunson. And again, New York with the triple.
Boy, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
And you know what? They're going to keep using him. I mean, he'll be the centerpiece of their offense today. You can bank on that. He seems to have a knack for hitting guys in their spots. His vision, excellent.
Here's Randle. A shot's good on the assist by Brunson.
With the handle goes Julius Randle. Boy, there's a lot you got to like about this kid.
Anunoby against Halliburton. Knocks it loose. Now the pass to Mathurin. Out to Turner. Here's Nembhard. Shot clock at 6. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. That's on Jalen Brunson. For a second-round draft pick in 2022, Clark, Nembhard is pretty impressive.
I might even categorize him as a surprise hit, if you will. He makes a huge impact out there when he's on the floor. And for somebody that was drafted in the second round, that's great value.
Now, here's Anunoby. And the basket is good. Brunson's got 10.
Playing bigger than he looks. Brunson has a lot of heart.
There's the screen. Pass to Mathurin. Passes it to Turner. That's good, and he's now 3 for 4 from the field.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Well, this early, they should be showing a lot more energy on defense. It's not there.
Oh, what a find. The ball just comes out of Brunson's hands on time.
And there's the foul. It's on Jalen Brunson. That'll be his second foul of the game. 1:52 left in the first quarter. Mathurin passes to Halliburton. On the wing, Turner. 6 on the shot clock. Mathurin attacking. Outside for Halliburton. Wants to get it to Turner and does. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. Halliburton. It's rebounded by New York. Brunson scanning the floor. Pass to Randle. Plenty of space. The rebound by Halliburton.
The defense there got away with a major collapse.
Halliburton on the wing. Here's Nembhard, covered by Achiuwa. Mathurin with a screen for Siakam. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. You know what you love seeing from Pascal Siakam is his confidence continuing to grow.
And Kevin, especially when it comes to scoring. Pascal understands how valuable he is to his team and how much they lean on him to step up on that end.
Now here's Brunson. 10 points for him.
And one area where Brunson's improved is in the clutch. He's a monster in crunch time. Nice to have a player you can depend on in those key situations.
When you look at this Knicks roster, Greg, this is a team that feels it can make a deep playoff push.
And they have their stars. They have tons of young talent. Developing that talent and adding a piece or two should get them where they want to go.
And given how well he shoots it from the line, this is not a good foul. Got to avoid that at all costs.
Hey, Clark, thinking back to that Halliburton for the bonus trade. What are your thoughts?
I think it's one of those situations where it was a win-win all the way around, Greg. You think about it. The Kings benefited, the Pacers did. Young players that have stardom in their future. And I think both players are going to be multi-time All-Stars.
It's 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Halliburton passes to Mathurin. Halliburton with it. He's picked up by Anunoby. Turner with a screen on Anunoby. And Halliburton slams it in.
Tremendous explosion on that launch by Halliburton, throwing it down.
Anunoby against Mathurin. And Anunoby slams it in.
And that's not nearly the kind of defense that's going to prevent a player of his ability from scoring. And after defending on the shot, he doesn't give up on the play. Follow that straight to the glass for the rebound.
No shortage of scoring here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Knicks.
I really like how they're knifing inside with confidence, exploiting any openings they see in the defense, taking advantage.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
They've got Benedict Mathurin. Siakam is out there with Miles Turner. Then it's Halliburton. And it's Nembhard in at the shooting guard position. So that's the group out there for Indiana.
Boy, what a throwdown by the well-built 6'9" Julius Randle with power.
And it's Halliburton penetrating. There's the steal. And here they come. No one near Randle as he lets it go. And again, New York with the triple.
Yeah, you know, he's evolving his offense over time, Julius Randle, and I think the coaching staff is happy to see it. They like to see him take and make these shots.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thank you, Kevin. The Knicks are one of the most efficient offensive teams in the league, and that, of course, starts with getting the right looks. Coach Tom Thibodeau says we know what the value shots are. If you don't have one, how can you help create one? Whether that's attacking the rim, screen off the ball, do things that can help us create the shots that have high value. Kevin?
Yeah, a disciplined approach. David, thanks. And we see players sometimes, Greg, after a change of venue, they change teams, suddenly taking the next step. What can key that leap?
Kevin, it's not all just opportunity and fit. I think there can be a mental component as well. A fresh start can give you a blank canvas to try new things.
Boy, games like this really show Turner is the full package. When he puts it all together, it's special.
Anunoby, a screen on Halliburton. A second chance effort. Outside for Randle. Off target from outside. And so it's Turner with it. He brings it up for Indiana. Trailing by 5. Mathurin passes to Turner. Turner with a screen for Mathurin. Back to Turner. Here's Halliburton. And Halliburton slams it in.
Good intelligent basketball on the part of Turner there. Assists like that will make the defense think twice about how they're going to defend him.
Halliburton with the steal. Left side, Mathurin. That's good. It's Halliburton. With the assist. Mathurin's got it all tied up now for the Pacers. Here's DiVincenzo.
I don't think the defense was ready for DiVincenzo to get assertive like that. Dunking right on top of him there. Oops, upside your head.
Halliburton kicks to Turner. Turner with a screen on DiVincenzo. And there's the call on Dante DiVincenzo. That is his first foul of the game. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Turner with a screen for Mathurin.
And you know, when DiVincenzo keeps his hands moving on defense, he's really effective. Great work there.
Greg, you spent your first 4 seasons playing in New York. What's that like?
When the Knicks are winning, Kevin, there is no place you'd rather be. The fans are incredibly smart, loyal, and they'll treat you like a king. But no doubt that media pressure is for real.
He does not lack for confidence. He shouldn't. I mean, this guy's a dangerous scorer.
Takes a 3. The putback. It's rebounded by Indiana. Halliburton outside. Some nice passing here by Indiana. On the wing, Turner. Brunson covering. Back to Mathurin. 6 to shoot. To the middle. Here's Turner. And Turner throws it down.
Good work by Mathurin getting rid of the ball. When somebody has a better shot, you got to throw it his way.
And good that time. Randall's got 11 points.
Just a late reaction there from the defense, and he is always going to finish that one.
Turner with the screen. Now, here is Halliburton, covered by Achua. The shot's good from Halliburton.
Just excellent concentration there by Halliburton. Not allowing the bump by the defense to throw him off his mark.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam, using some muscle.
Some urgency from him there, sure.
I get the feeling, guys, that he may be sensing that this is a critical time in this game.
Here's Nembhard. Siakam passes to Halliburton. That one is good. He's only missed 1 shot of his 6 taken on the floor.
Halliburton's quickness and agility really makes him hard to deal with, especially when he's in close like that.
Out to Brunson. Into the lane. And he banks in the layup. 16 points for him.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
And you know, that's how it goes with him. I mean, his hot streaks, guys, don't last minutes. They last days.
Here's Nemo. And it's out of bounds. The Knicks will take it the other way.
Just didn't get his hands up in time on that one. They weren't on the same page there.
Achua with it. No scoring in this one. Here's Brunson with the drive. A special move before the shot. And the Knicks lead by 2.
And man, can Brunson get going in a hurry? He's got his fingerprints all over this one.
All right, thank you, David. And folks, don't go away after the break. We'll see you right back here for the start of quarter number 3. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, Jalen Brunson has been exceptional here, guys. Wow.
And the way that he has helped out with the ball movement has been a difference maker early on.
And, you know, that's not a job they ask him to do very often. But in the first half, I thought he was in perfect sync with his teammates.
On the court for the Knicks, Hartenstein is out there with Bogdanovich. Then it's Josh Hart. Then there's Alec Burks. And it's McBride into the one. The pass to Neesmith. There's a screen by Toppin. Shot clock at 5. Takes it inside. The rebound by McBride.
You know, you'd love to see him pull that off, but instead he goes from highlight reel to the bloopers.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Boom, he jams it straight down.
Just the kind of play they need in a game this close.
You know, that's the kind of aggression they want from their floor leader.
And it just forces the defense to pay more attention to him, guys, which we know can open up things for others.
Pacers trail by 4. And there's the foul. It'll go on T.J. McConnell. That's his first foul.
Yeah, really good defensive play to cut him off there and square up.
Excellent example of toughness and physicality on defense. Got his nose right in the middle of things and made a play.
And he gets it to go. Burks has got his first points in this one.
Off and running right off the bat here to start the second half.
That's exactly what they want. Get him into the offensive flow right away and then keep it going.
They set the screen. And Gray stops. Whistle on what looks to be an illegal screen.
Beyond the leading, you can see his feet weren't set on that screen. Easy call.
Yeah, I agree. You know. Sometimes that can be a tough call for the refs to make, but not that time. It was easy there.
The Knicks leading by 6. Well, Greg, I'm sure their coach is very pleased with their offensive flow right now.
I mean, it's harder than it looks to get it going like this. Now they just have to maintain it.
Clark, that's good.
Nice look there from Bogdanovich, the shooter keeping an eye peeled and open for the open man.
Now, here's McConnell. Tight defense on him. He feeds it to Smith. In the corner, it's Toppin. Out to Smith. There's the triple. Traps in the tray.
We've seen growing confidence from Smith behind the arc. I mean, he takes these pretty readily now.
Clark, when you take a look at Jalen Smith, a big man who's a work in progress.
Really, I love what he offers defensively. He's pretty agile. Where he's a work in progress in my mind is when it comes to his jump shot. I think he's trying to be more consistent from behind the arc, and he will become that if he keeps working at it.
Tapping a screen on Hart. Walker the pass to Neesmith. In the corner, Smith with it. Screen by Smith. And they'll turn it over. Could not get off a shot. 24-second violation. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Here's McBride. Here's Burks. Out of bounds. Indiana takes possession.
Not sure what he was thinking about with that pass. Just sailed it right out of bounds.
McConnell scanning the floor, and he drives in. He lays it up off the glass.
Just good, aggressive drive from him that time. Found a hole in the D and went straight to the rim.
Bogdanovich with the screen. Burks kicks to Bogdanovich. Hartenstein passes to Bogdanovich. Fires the three. Good on the three-point shot. Bogdanovich has got the lead up to 8 now for New York.
And the quick release of Bogdanovich, he gets rid of that ball in a hurry.
Here we go. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. Hey, Greg, we love watching T.J. McConnell on the floor. It's like watching a guard from a couple decades ago.
And Kevin, this guy's just an old school point guard. His focus is on defense and passing, and great at both of those as an undersized guard in today's NBA.
Now, here's Bogdanovich. They lead by 8. That's the biggest of the game. Banked in off the glass. Bogdanovich has got 5 now.
Hey, whatever adjustments they made at halftime, they are working to perfection.
You know, they came out of the locker room, revved up the gas pedal, and haven't slowed down yet.
With a short break in the action gives us a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, one of the toughest things NBA referees are asked to judge are carrying violations, where the ball comes to rest at mid-dribble. Now, Warriors coach Steve Kerr says they've been doing it ever since Allen Iverson convinced the referees that it wasn't a carry. It is a carry, but the whole league's been doing it. Kevin?
Yeah, you're right. We've seen it. David, thanks. A nice shot by Nesmith. New York leading by 8. Here's Hartenstein. Pass to Hart from past the arc. Drains it from beyond the arc. Hart's got 5 points in the quarter.
You know, confidence is a big part of success in the NBA, and when Hart is assertive like this, it helps him get going.
Walker's shot is off.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's McBride. Top and covering. Bogdanovich. Good. Nice job down low. And that's now 7 points for Bojan Bogdanovich.
Well, we all know, guys, that Bogdanovich can score from the outside, but there, you love seeing him mix it up.
Passes it to Smith. And here's McConnell. Back to Smith. Over to the wing. For 3. And the 3 ball is good. 6 points for him. He gets it up. And so it's the New York Knicks going into the break with a 10-point lead. They're playing. Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so Anunoby will bring it up for the New York Knicks. 13 points was their biggest lead in the game. Siakam is out there with Turner. Then it's Halliburton, and it looks like, yep, it's a coach's challenge on the personal foul. It triggers a replay review by the official.
The line for the Knicks. And I think when it comes to some of the more difficult calls to make,
The previous play is under the review.
is that it's really tough to catch everything in real time.
The wonders of technology. We've seen replay reviews so effectively and involving the coaches by being able.
After the review, the ruling on the floor is overturned.
And the announcement on the review is that the foul was called in air. So they have determined to overrule the original call.
And guys, this is what it's all about, getting the call right. And I think in this case, the video review showed that while it was a tough call to make on the floor, they got it right with the review.
Here's Anunoby. They get the rebound. The dunk by Achua.
Nothing soft about the putback there.
And why chance it, right? Take the dunk if you've got it.
Well, you know, if nobody's going to put a body on him, then that's going to be the result.
Halliburton passes to Turner. Turner with a screen for Halliburton. Outside Mathurin. 6 on the shot clock. There's the drive. And he makes no mistake on the slam dunk.
Mathurin is a prime-time, big-time talent, showing his skill off the bounce there.
DiVincenzo with the screen on Halliburton. Brunson finds DiVincenzo. Here's Achua. The shot misses. Good work defensively by Turner. Siakam, high post. Turner with the screen. Driving to the basket. Nemhard's shot is good.
Great job of screening there. Nice job to take it to the rim and get the finish.
DiVincenzo with the screen for Brunson. Here's Randall. And Randall throws it down.
You know, guys, every year Randall seems to improve as a scorer. You know, he's looking more and more confident, more comfortable out there scoring the ball.
Halliburton against Anunoby. Turner passes to Nemo. Turner with a screen on Brunson. And there's the call on Precious Achua. That's his first foul.
I mean, that's a tough break for the D. I mean, he took the hit and drew the whistle.
Yeah, but he was late to get there, so the referee couldn't give him a free pass on that one.
Indiana moving the ball around. And it's Halliburton penetrating.
First step quickness that time from Halliburton. Got the defender on his heels.
Now, here's Anunoby. Driving in. Count that one.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Well, I'm going to credit the screen. I mean, that's a good, strong pick he lays there.
And there's the call on Precious Achiuwa. That's foul number 2 for him.
Second team foul.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Right side Turner. A floater. It's rebounded by New York. Achiuwa's got his 5th rebound in this one. Randall with a screen for Brunson. And there's the drive. That's in for his 8th bucket tonight. A hot 8 for 11 shooting so far.
And defensively, if you are not on point, Brunson more than capable of finishing inside.
Turner up top. Defended by DiVincenzo. Back to Mathurin. That ball. Nice speed that time from Turner. Mathurin's got 5 points now this quarter. Pass to Anunoby. From deep. Bangs home the trifecta.
The real. Come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
That one's in there. The Knicks lead is cut down now to just 10 on the basket from Halliburton.
Tyrese Halliburton, take a bow, young fella. You deserve it. You have been outstanding.
Anunoby kicks to Brunson. We've played just over 3.5 minutes now in the fourth quarter. Back to Anunoby. Shot clock at 6. Here's Achiuwa. Fouled in the act of shooting. Gets the bucket anyway, so a 3-point play chance for him.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Boy, the defense looks shell-shocked. I mean, they're on the ropes right now, on their heels.
Halliburton passes to Mathurin. And Siakam has it in the corner.
No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Knicks.
Their inside game was what secured them the win tonight.
They had their way in the paint, and those are all high percentage shots, but the defense couldn't stop them from getting down low.
And what a tremendous standout performance it was for Jalen Brunson.
Every time he shot it, it seemed like it was going to drop in, and if it didn't, everyone was surprised.
And the shot goes in. And the Knicks lead by 12.
They just blocked out the noise, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
Boy, a fantastic performance. And I tell you something, I mean, you get roadkill, that's always a challenge in the NBA, no matter what. And they got it done.
Knocks down the 3-ball.
He'll mix one in here and there. Mathurin stretches the floor that way, making the defense respect his 3-ball.
Randall a screen on Halliburton. Takes the 3. And there's Randall on the assist by Brunson.
And it's just competing, you know, giving your best when it matters most.
Yeah, you know, once they got victory in their view, a huge injection of energy and a great run to finish it off.
That's the end of the game.
All right, David, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast.
Go safely and see you next time.
Game here tonight. Both teams will be looking to involve their bigs often, it seems.
You know, BA, the idea that the big man is dead in basketball is out of the question. What's happening is bigs are getting more and more skilled. They're showing the value they have as versatile performers, and you absolutely love to see it.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. McDaniels and Towns in at the forward slots. Conley at the guard with Edwards next to him. And it's Gobert in at the center position.
Boy, Cat takes the bump. Not an easy shot, but he finds a way.
There's a screen by Turner. Halliburton for three. Towns with a rebound.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
The rebound by Turner.
If you try something like that, you better be sure to complete it.
Out to the right wing. McDaniels with it. Halliburton picks him up. Conley passes to Edwards. Fires in the triple.
Well, if you want to pinpoint one thing about Mike Conley, it's his feel for the game. That's a pretty pass.
You know, Doris, looking at the Timberwolves, they've emphasized rim protection.
BA, this is a theme across the NBA. As much as we see the proliferation of three-point shooting, teams' first priority is to protect the painted area because those are the easiest shots. You've got to play to your strengths and employ good defensive philosophy.
Pass to Nembhard. Lets it go from deep. Indiana again missing. For Minnesota, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. Towns a screen on Siakam. Floats one. Got a piece of it.
Oh, my goodness. Tyrese Halliburton twice on the pipe. Send him back defensively.
Turner, a screen on McDaniels. Halliburton with the ball. Towns covering. Just 5 on the clock. Indiana needs to get a shot off. The three, Mathurin. Edwards pulls it in. McDaniels against Mathurin. Gobert with a screen on Siakam. The open shot by Edwards, bearing his second of 3 attempts.
Yeah, you want to get him going as soon as possible. Great way for him to start this game.
He's a guy who, if he gets hot, he can carry your offense for long stretches.
Now a timeout called by Indiana. Indiana has gone 0 for 4 from deep to start this one. Pass to Turner. Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. Halliburton, the pass to Turner to end the run. The rebound by the Timberwolves.
Amazing tenacity attacking the basket, and I'm sure he won't miss that next time.
Gobert finds Towns. Driving to the basket, and it's powered home by Towns.
Boy, you can see the work Karl Anthony Towns put in on that handle. That was special.
Well, Grant, some think of Gobert as just a defensive specialist, but he's proven to be more than that.
Yeah, BA, I like how he uses his height to his advantage inside. Focuses on taking high percentage shots that come to him naturally.
Oh, stolen by Turner. He's got a clear path. Nembhard, good.
You got to be careful with the ball around Miles Turner. This guy is so capable of anticipating and taking it away.
Pass to Gobert. Count it.
Attacking in the painted area. Clearly that was their game plan coming in.
Trying to find a spark here.
Yes, indeed. A rough stretch offensively. They could really use a basket.
Turner, a screen on Conley. For 3. They grab their own miss. Here's Nembhard. Turner with it. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Siakam. Oh, 3 chances on that possession, but they just can't find a way to score. Edwards looking for an opening. Lets the 3 fly. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Just excellent anticipation by Karl Anthony Towns. You got to know where that ball is going to come off there.
Here's Nembhard to the right side. Pass to Matherin. Here's Nembhard. He's guarded by Conley. And here's Turner. Here's Nembhard. That one off the back iron and out. And Towns has got the ball here for Minnesota. Just 1 second separating the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Gobert. And Gobert with the stuff.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
They've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
Where was the defense? No help. You can't afford to give up these kinds of buckets.
And so it's Minnesota with a 9-point cushion at the end of the quarter, getting lots of great looks. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. All right, guys, what do you think so far about the offensive approach for the Timberwolves?
Well, great play down low. I mean, you expect the defense to adjust, collapse maybe, but that should open up things on the perimeter later in the game.
And the other thing I love, how they're making the extra pass. They're not settling for the first shot. They're going from good to great.
On the court for Minnesota. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. And it's Conley in at the point guard position.
This guy reads situations so well, and he knows how to execute.
And talk about a team that's known for being unselfish, the Indiana Pacers.
Yeah, you know, BA, it's part of their core philosophy. Keep the ball moving, keep everyone involved and engaged.
Gives us a chance to catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Karl Anthony Towns is a threat from everywhere on the court. He said, quote, if I need to shoot, I can shoot. If I need to post up, be a bruiser, I can be a bruiser. I'm not a specialist in anything. What I can do is be a very versatile player and try to do every single thing really well. Brian?
Yeah, that's the good stuff there. Allie, thank you.
Boy, Matherin showing the ability to get off the dribble drive right there.
Towns outside. Pass to Gobert. Using the size. Gobert.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Siakam the screen. Back to Halliburton. Matherin, a screen on Towns. Turner for 3. Nails it from 3. Turner's got 7 points in the game.
Well, Miles Turner has earned the trust of his coaches. He's got the green light in these catch-and-shoot opportunities.
Edwards a screen on Halliburton. Conley softly drops in the floater. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, instead of forcing it all the way to the cup, he just goes with that little teardrop.
Halliburton on the drive. Pass to Matherin. Siakam the screen. Matherin passes to Halliburton. Fires for 3. And again, it's the Pacers from deep.
Well, it's been early in his career, but Tyrese Halliburton has proven to be extremely dangerous from range.
Outside McDaniels. Picked by Gobert. And that's good. His first bucket of the game. And Grant, some players feel like certain officials have it out for them. Did you ever see any of that?
You know what, BA? The refs are human too. Yes, I did say that. But they're supposed to be impartial. So if you go after them for a while, it's possible they will hold a grudge.
Well, you have to understand how to score when you're in the paint and you are 6'5". Tyrese Halliburton, he knows the way.
Conley passes to McDaniels.
2 minutes remaining in the first half. 2 minutes.
1:56 left in the first half. Count it. McDaniels got 4 points this quarter.
Oh, explosive crossover. How's that for a move?
Pass to Turner. 4-3. Down it goes. And a great assist by Halliburton.
Well, Halliburton can be so clever with the basketball. Helps yet another teammate take advantage of an opening.
The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. 1 free throw coming his way.
How about the handle of Anthony Edwards? So much tighter. That is so good.
And Doris, Anthony Edwards has lived up to the expectations. He continues to get better each year.
He does, BA, and let's remember, as a former #1 pick, that carries a lot of weight and responsibility. But Ant is a guy who embraces that pressure. He wants the spotlight, and he puts in the work to be great. His future is bright.
And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Driving inside, and that one is hammered home.
Oh, give me a little sauce, Anthony Edwards. Rise high and finish over the defender.
Gathering passes to Nemo. Takes a three, and it's Gobert with a rebound.
He didn't make them pay for that weak defense, but they just can't rely on him to miss those kind of shots.
Pass to Conley. Back to Gobert. Oh, stolen by Turner. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Here's Siakam. Now here's Turner. From outside the arc. Indiana again missing. And so it's Towns with it. He brings it up for the Minnesota Timberwolves. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Great open look there. And it's a 12-point Timberwolves lead.
Anthony Edwards has got his rhythm, and he's got a well-rounded offensive game. Look out.
Here's Siakam. And that's not going to go. So we conclude the first half. Timberwolves ahead, up by 12. And join us right back here after the break for the start of the second half. And with a big gap on the scoreboard, the second half begins with very different goals for these teams. One side trying to mount a comeback, one side trying to protect their lead. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
The numbers say it all. He spent the first half playing efficient ball.
I think they've taken their time. They've showed incredible patience. It's a sign of a well-coached ball club.
We've got Walker. TJ McConnell is out there with Nesmith. Then it's Smith. And it's Toppin in at the 4-man position. That's the group for Rick Carlisle getting going here in the second half.
So far, Jalen Smith has proven to be a quality role player. This guy works his tail off both ends.
Well, Doris, the Timberwolves have made consecutive playoff appearances. That's a win for this team.
Well, when you consider that hadn't been done in this organization all the way back to 2004, it does show they are moving in the right direction. The next step, obviously, they have to win a series. Monte Morris was a late second-round selection back in 2017. But boy, hard work and perseverance has paid off for this guy.
McConnell passes to Smith. Toppin outside. Shot from the wing. Pass to Smith. Shot clock at 6. McConnell from outside. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. Here's McLaughlin. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It goes on Obi Toppin. First one falls for him.
At the line for the Timberwolves, Jordan McLaughlin.
He's off on the second. Doris taking a glance at the Indiana Pacers. What do you like about them moving forward?
I would say the fact, BA, that they have quietly built a nice young core. Now, that, of course, is going to take time and patience, but I do believe unequivocally they're on the right path.
Second half rolling along, about a minute played here. Pass to McConnell. There's a screen by Toppin. 6 on the shot clock. Yes, it's good. Toppin's got his first bucket in this one.
Excellent concentration by Obi Toppin. Doesn't matter where he is on the floor. This guy's physical, and he's willing to absorb that contact.
Morris, and it's in there. And the Timberwolves lead by 14.
And it's no surprise they want to get him the ball to start this half.
Now here's Toppin. Not a lot of room. Right side, Walker. Toppin goes in, and a slam dunk by Toppin.
My goodness, Toppin puts on a show. What a special dunker this guy is.
Here's Morris. Reed, a screen on Walker. Pass to Reed. Back to Alexander Walker. And it's off from three-point range. The Pacers have got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Walker with it, picked up by Reed. Walker passes to Smith. Outside Walker, back to Smith. Here's Nesmith. Smith with a screen on Morris. There's Nesmith with the 3. He drops it from range.
What a beautiful stroke from range. Defensively, you've got to try to take him out of his comfort zone.
Pass to Minot. On the wing, Alexander Walker. There's the drive, and it's rejected.
Yeah, using his long wingspan, Walker could become a serious defensive menace.
McLaughlin, pass to Reed. Sinks that one from the post.
And just totally relentless, only increasing the intensity level.
One thing I enjoy is watching players who don't pay attention to the score. You lock in on the moment and play the right way.
Back to Smith. Pass to McConnell. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
Very difficult to slow him down defensively, especially when you have communication problems.
Here's McLaughlin. He's marked by McConnell. McLaughlin's shot is good. And the Timberwolves lead by 11.
Oh, just an easy reverse for him. He has nice feel and touch around the bucket.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
Indiana's a team on the rise. Coach Rick Carlisle said this is a new era of Pacers basketball, a direction of youth and of going all in on a group of guys that are young, talented, and extremely high character and tremendous upside. Brian, a lot to be excited about.
No question. Absolutely. Thanks, Allie. And so it's Walker with it. He brings it up for the Pacers. And a slam dunk by Toppin.
Boy, the explosiveness of Obi Toppin can really shock the defense. This guy gets excellent airspace.
Pass to Reed. Over to the wing. Here's Alexander Walker. Walker covering. And it's Alexander Walker penetrating. Basket's good.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
McConnell outside. And he banks in the layup. McConnell's got 4 points now in the quarter.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
Here's Morris. It's rebounded by Indiana. Here's Walker. And the jam by Walker.
Nice slam by the big man Walker, making his presence felt there inside.
Here's Reed. And it's in! Oh! Nails the buzzer beater! Are you kidding?
And credit him for...
And we've watched 3 so far in this one. The T-Wolves on top, up 9. We'll get right back to the action when we return. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
Well, that's what a great pass will do, right? You love the unselfish play.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. Setting the floor for the Timberwolves. Edwards at the 2 with McDaniels at the 3. Inside, we got Towns and Gobert. And it's Conley in at the point guard position. Halliburton on the attack. Wow, what a strong flush from Halliburton.
My goodness, how about that explosion? Halliburton takes off.
Here's Conley. Oh, it's stolen by Siakam. Here's Nembhard. Launches it. Gets the 3 to fall.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
Well, you've got to earn trust and equity by making shots. Nice delivery there.
You can feel the temperature rising in this arena. Both teams pouring it on offensively.
There's been a bit of a flurry here late, and this game may come down to which side gets a stop or two.
Here's Halliburton. He's off on that one. Ooh, great D that time from Gobert. And here's Edwards outside. And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game.
Well, Anthony Edwards has proven to be capable from any spot on the floor. That time he hits you with the three-point shot. Okay, Anthony.
Halliburton with the ball. And it's Gobert picking him up. Nice shot by Turner.
Both teams are starting to find a rhythm here.
And this is partly what the game has become, right? A matter of dueling three-point opportunities.
Here's McDaniels. That one's good. And it's Conley who picks up the assist. And the Timberwolves lead by 8.
Well, we've come to expect this from Mike Conley, putting the pass on time and on target.
The 3, Matherin. They get the rebound. Pass to Nembhard. Back to Turner. Ooh, Gobert with a steal. And here we go. The Timberwolves on the run. From downtown, Siakam pulls down the board. For Indiana, they've gone 3 of 5 since this fourth quarter started. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. It's on Anthony Edwards.
Yeah, lots of skill to contend with if you're guarding Benedict Mathurin. It's not an easy cover.
He's perfect from the line this time.
The way he's shooting free throws tonight, you simply don't want to put him there.
Pass to McDaniels. And the foul on Tyrese Halliburton. That's his first foul of the game.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Edwards against Matherin. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Outside Matherin. Pass to Nembhard. Siakam with a screen on Conley. Outside Matherin. 5 on the clock. Back to Siakam. Over Edwards. Siakam, no good.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
McDaniels can't hit. Indiana, they're working against the clock now. Siakam, the pass to Turner. And then Turner with the dunk.
Well, it's really special watching Miles Turner put it all together on the offensive end. He's doing work right now.
McDaniels, that's good.
The three-pointer becomes a very high percentage shot when he's that wide open. You better get a hand in his face.
Outside Matherin. Fires the 3. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. They've led by as many as 14. Edwards, the pass to Conley. The 3. The kick out to Edwards. The 3 is up. Pass to McDaniels. Towns outside. Conley, a screen on Siakam. Out left to the wing. Goes up again. And it's Conley getting it to go. Conley's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Well, there's not a little bit of hesitation with Mike Conley. I know he's slight of frame, but he's thinking, I can score it in the painted area.
Matherin against Conley. Puts up a 3. And it's Matherin missing.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot. Well, now it's just a matter of watching the sand fall through the hourglass. This game is wrapped up in a strong showing for the Timberwolves.
And they were on fire tonight. Fantastic offensive performance, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., they really shot the ball well. I mean, their coach has to be beyond thrilled with how well they played.
And what a huge performance it was for Anthony Edwards.
And I love his composure. He didn't try to do too much or force things, but he was ready to take advantage of every opening the defense gave him.
Gobert goes up and lays it in nice and easy. And the Timberwolves lead by 13. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and the game clock. Siakam outside. Twelve seconds left in the fourth. Indiana again missing. Towns passes to Conley. From deep, gets the bucket. And so it's Minnesota easily grabbing. Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. Thank you for joining us.
Support tonight, fans. Get home.